Hello Gemini and welcome to the Green Woman Tarot. This is your reading for the next 2 weeks, which is from the 30th of August to the 13th of September 2021. And it's a general reading just to see what sort of energies are around you at this time, to see what's on the cards for you. But before we delve into the tarot reading, I need to consult the oracle, and this is the Pythia Botanica oracle that I'm using today to draw a couple of cards from, just to start your reading off with. So let's see, what words of wisdom does the mysterious oracle have for Gemini for the 30th of August to the 13th of September 2021. What messages are here for Gemini for the next 2 weeks? What does Gemini need to know at this time? So let's see if we can fan this deck out, and I'll pick a couple of cards. And let's see what you get from Ash with the fireweed. So this is like a phoenix rising from the ashes. So from what may have felt like a defeat or something that's really knocked you down, it's about rising up again, new and beautiful and stronger than ever, a new you rising up from the ashes. And then you've got forego, which is about, this is hawthorn, and it's forego is what it says. It's about having to sacrifice something, to let something go, to abandon or release something in order to win out or proceed in a positive way. So it's almost like having to let go of something and then rising up from that desolation to a new, brighter, more beautiful future. So there you have from Ash and forego. But let's see where the rest of the reading takes us. So let's see what's on the cards for Gemini for the 30th of August to the 13th of September 2021. What messages are here for Gemini for the next 2 weeks? What does Gemini need to know at this time? And this is the lovely, the Northern Animal Tarot, which I'll be using to put down a 8-card spread for you, with the first 2 cards depicting you, where you are now in your current situation. The next 2 cards highlighting the challenges that you may face at this time, with the following 2 cards offering you some guidance from divine energies as you move towards the final 2 cards, which may reveal your possible outcome to this period. So let's see what you get. Start here with the Queen of Swords and the Page of Swords. Your challenge cards are the Devil and the 7 of Wands. Your guidance cards being the Tower. That's very much from Ash. And the Magician. Those 2 together is really about rising from the ashes. And you move towards the 7 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles. That's lovely, lovely energy there. And here you have the 5 of Cups. This is a depiction of sorrow, regret, heartache, certainly some sense of loss. It's a card of lack of emotional fulfillment. So the idea here being, well, the message with the Five of Cups is, you know, it recognizes some sense of loss and regret, things having passed you by perhaps, something not having worked out. And the focus being on that loss, on those three upturned cups. However, it reminds us that there's still more available, there's still more to be joyful for, still more potential to find happiness and contentment. However, your attention needs to be drawn to the upturned cups rather than focused on the downturned cups. So you have some sorrow, some loss. But where are you now? Well, this is almost like you've reached the point where you've drawn the line from that. Perhaps you've had to forego something you've loved in order to move forward in a positive way. Let's move that back there. The Queen of Swords, she is a solitary figure, someone who is actually quite detached from her emotions. She is in alignment with her head, with her thoughts, with her integrity, with the truth, with honor. And she's made important decisions and she's willing to act upon them. This is someone who nurtures with discipline. This is a card that sort of suggests where you are now, you're in your headspace. You perhaps already prepared to move on from a sorrow or a loss. And this may have made you seem calloused, but it's really just about detachment. It's about being focused on things of the mind rather than things of the heart. The Queen of Swords often depicts a single or a divorced woman who is independent on an emotional and mental level. She's willing to stand on her own. She has strength. She's experienced sorrow and loss, but it's made her stronger. And it's coupled with the Page of Swords, she's now ready to pursue the truth, her integrity, to find her truth and own it. And that's where you begin. Having decided, perhaps you've cut yourself off from something that may have been toxic or unfulfilling, and you're ready to face the truth now, ready to learn and know that you may, through that learning, have like some difficulties. The image of a grazed knee comes to mind. It's almost like you're going to have to take some knocks and feel the pain, but you're detached from the deep sorrow of it and ready to move forward with integrity towards your own truth. So you're in a strong position. And your challenges here, you've got the Devil, which speaks actually of toxicity in relationships. It's about having been lured into something that seemed fulfilling, that seemed beautiful, that seemed it could bring contentment, joy, stability and security, but has proven to be an illusion. And it's, you know, it's hard facing up to that and releasing yourself from that. So I get a sense for some of you, this may be a difficult decision you've had. You know, you're at a point where you're making a difficult decision to forego something, to leave something that you once loved or you felt a lot of connection with, and perhaps something or someone that seemed to love you but has turned against you or has proven to be superficial and, you know, not as it seems. So there you've got this illusion with the Devil. However, you know, the attachment to whatever has drawn you in is the illusion, and it's about making that decision to turn away, to loosen those bonds and simply walk away in a different direction towards better, more fulfilling things. And now with the Seven of Wands, this is really speaks to me of the fact that you may be it may be difficult to simply walk away. I get a sense of being called back, being coerced to come back, being given promises, and this is the competition or the obstacle that I get that is in your way. But the challenge is to stand firm in your decision, to stand your ground in your decision. And, you know, like, know your own strength and your own truth and stand true to that. Because through doing that, through standing true to your convictions, you will be successful. That's the message of the Seven of Wands. And your guidance sort of backs that up. It sort of suggests that perhaps something has fallen. With the Tower, this depicts, in this case, it's a tree because it's a nature deck, but it depicts a stronghold, a tower, something that seemed secure and to bring you a lot of comfort and value, but has proven to be unstable, not as deeply rooted or as firmly grounded as assumed. And at the first storm, it's torn apart. And it's almost like this strike of lightning is a bolt from the blue, a strike from the divine energies to a wake-up call, to get you moving, to help you to realize the instability, the truth of the situation. So if that, for many of you, if that's relationship, it's almost like it may have been difficult, this tower moment where things were, the facade was torn down, and during that it feels frightening and unstable and horrifying, but it's a good thing in the long run because it tears down facade, it tears down what is not strong enough, what is not as stable and secure as it appeared to be. And once the storm passes and the debris of that is washed away, you're able to start on a clean slate. So it's really interesting that these are in alignment. This is about the truth appearing. So perhaps it was something spoken to you, a word of truth, or simply a realization, but the tearing down of this connection has been a moment of truth that enables you to create your own story now. The Magician is all about manifesting your true will and realizing your true power. It sort of, as a guidance card, it reminds you you have the resources, you have the knowledge, you have the willpower and the passion to bring into reality, to manifest from thought your own outcome. So this is really two of these together. It's about, you know, a difficult time, breaking down of something, but you being able to rise up from the ashes, strong and capable and full of passion and creativity. And it's your willpower, your intent that is needed here in order to rise up fully. So where you're leading, where you're moving towards, opportunities opening up. The Seven of Cups is about choices, about perhaps, you know, you may, having found your voice and having found your creative power and your intent, your willpower, your drive, you're then able to pause and choose what you want to move towards, sort of reconsider what truly brings you happiness. See, all these cups have different things in them. Some are beautiful, some are wonderful, some are a little bit dangerous, some are not good. However, you take the time and you take the time to reflect upon these possibilities, these choices, and you can then make the right decision. So it's almost like after rising up again, yes, I live again, you pause for breath so that you can take stock of what your potentials are and move to choose and move towards that which will bring true contentment and true value into your life. And this leads you further on to, again, independence, but being in a safe and secure place, a place that is abundant with growth and rich with rewards for your hard work and efforts that you put in alone, using your self-discipline. These two cards, in alignment with each other, speak very much of going it on your own and being richer for that. With, and it needn't be like monetary richness, but it's having that value in your life. So it's really a reading here. The message is about freeing yourself from something that seemed to be fulfilling but actually held you back. And that difficult realization that finding your willpower, finding your own direction, and creating a stable and secure, flourishing environment for yourself through your own hard work and discipline. I think it's a wonderfully positive message for you. So there you have it, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed your reading and that it resonates with you. And if so, please remember to hit the like, share and subscribe buttons, and then enjoy the next 2 weeks. And God bless you till we meet again.